Hi, so happy you're here. I'm going to be talking today about how to stop overthinking on past events, stop ruminating over the past so that you can free yourself and live the life that you want. Now, I have a confession to make before I get into the tips, is that I am a massive overthinker. I've always been like this. I'm always in my own world of thoughts. I'm always thinking about things I want to create, things I want to do, and how to make the day better, the week better, the year better. Like, I'm a little bit in the present, and then I'm also off in the immediate future and then in the more distant future. I've got loads of things processing in my mind at once, and my attention is constantly thinking of like so many different things. And I have learned to love this about myself. I tried years ago to change it. I tried to numb myself with food or alcohol and just like try and quieten my mind. But now I see it as actually a really great blessing. It helps me be creative. It helps me be successful. And yes, there are times when it's a little bit annoying because probably once every 2 months, I will go to bed being really tired, having worked out, ate well, going to bed, and then my mind will just say, right, what about this? What about this? And I'll just be going da-da-da-da, like that. And I'll have to get up. I'll have to go and get myself a herbal tea. I'll have to sit down, write everything out to get it out of my mind until I can sleep. So sometimes that can take a few hours, and then I'll go back to sleep that day. And then I'll definitely make sure I block in like a power nap to help me. So overthinking, I believe, but of course I'm biased, is not a problem. But overthinking over the past is a problem. You want to be directing your thoughts to what you want to create, to the positive, to what's important to you, to what you value in your life. Is the way that you are thinking making you feel alive, joy, creating energy, creating excitement, creating passion in your life? Or is the way that you're thinking holding you back? And this is where people get stuck with overthinking about the past. So the question to ask yourself is the way that I'm currently thinking draining my energy or increasing my energy? Am I focusing on what I don't want in my life, in my relationship? Am I focusing on the past, which we all know we cannot change the past? Or am I focusing on what I want to have, what I want to be, what I want to experience? So what can often help people that are stuck in the past is to give yourself a good hour, maybe 2 hours, completely uninterrupted time, and just start writing down all of the thoughts that you're having that are disempowering you, all the negative thoughts that you're thinking. And this could be, I don't have enough money, my husband's controlling, whatever it is. I'm not sure if we're going to make it, I'm feeling overwhelmed, I don't have enough energy, I don't have enough time. I've created a video on time, so do be sure to check that out. And write down all of these thoughts. And then ask yourself, are they helping me? And the ones that aren't helping you, and probably they're none of them helping you, then you want to ask yourself, can I control this? For example, the economy is bad. I cannot control the whole economy. I can control what actions I take in my business. I can control to focus on positivity rather than negativity. I can choose to not watch the news if that's going to make me feel worse about the economy, whatever it is. So there's a real difference between noticing what is not working, noticing what maybe need to change by doing this exercise, and then switching that to focus on what you want. So with this list of, let's say, negative thoughts, thoughts that are disempowering you, thoughts that are not helping with you. Next to each one, right, okay, can I control this? Is there any action I can take? If there is, write a list of action. Then the next one, then the next one, then the next one. And then transfer that onto a clean piece of paper. And so you just have a list of actions and things that you can focus on. A list of things you can actually do about it. And then rip up the old negative way of thinking, because it's not serving you and it's not helping you. And then think about what you can create. For example, a lot of people say, I can't help thinking about how my husband or wife cheated on me. I can't help thinking about how I'm not good enough. I can't help thinking about I regret this decision. I feel guilty for this. You are then stuck in the past. So with fear and with guilt, the only way to get rid of it is to take action. If we stay going over and over and over, what if this happens? What if that happens? I mean, what if questions, write them all down as well. What if this? What if that? What if? No one knows what's going to happen in the future. What can you do to try and minimize the effects? What can you do if that does happen? Sometimes people need to play through things and work out, okay, if that did happen, this is what I will do about it. So go through all of the negative thoughts, all of your what if questions, and just keep asking yourself, what actions can I take? And asking yourself also, can I control this or not control this? This will help you to redirect your thinking. I always ask myself, is there anything I can do differently? Is this thought process helping me? And often I'm like, no, it's not. What can I focus on that's more empowering, that's going to move me in the right direction? So this is how you stop thinking about the past. In relationships, people spend a lot of time thinking about what's going wrong. Instead, you need to be thinking about, how can we create more closeness? How can we create more happy, positive memories? How can we create more intimacy? How can we have more fun? How can we rebuild the trust? Trust is not built by just waiting for time so then you trust someone. Trust is not built by something that someone says to you. Trust is built by loving actions over a period of time. So what actions do you need to rebuild the trust? Now, if your subconscious mind, and I mean by that, like you feel that, and some people do, that they've got no control over the negative thoughts. They feel like, I really don't want to feel like this, Nicola, but I wake up in the morning and I'm in a panic. Or when my head hits the pillow at night, I'm overthinking all these negative things that might happen. And often this comes down to a lack of self-love and self-worth, and a lack of confidence that everything's going to be okay, and lack of trust in yourself, because no one knows what's going to happen in the future. So to be able to get through and to be able to feel confident and strong to handle anything in life is having confidence in yourself that if things happen that are not positive, you know that, you know what, no matter what happens, I'm always going to be okay. And this is what I really believe. No matter what happens, I'm going to be okay, because I'm going to love myself, I'm going to trust myself, I'm going to respect myself, and I'm going to take whatever action I need, whether that's even getting help if I need to make sure that I'm not stuck in a place where I feel trapped, where I feel lost, where I feel confused, or where I'm in fear. We can learn from fear, we can learn from guilt, we can learn from regret and not stay stuck in it. And if you think about regret, regret is repeated resentment, repeated anger towards yourself. And if you're stuck in regret, you're creating this low vibe energy in your life. So learn from your experiences. So just to summarize, get everything out of your head onto paper. Write down all the what ifs, the negative thoughts. Write a list of actions that you can take and what you want to focus on, what you want to create, and start working towards your vision for yourself rather than in the past. Look at what actions you can take in the present and in the future, and learn from the past. When we learn from things, we can create new choices for ourselves in the future, and we can believe and trust that good things are going to happen because we've learned from the mistakes. If you don't learn from your past, maybe you will stay stuck. Now, some of this, like I said, you may be thinking, this sounds great, Nicola, but I really feel like I can't control these thoughts. Now, sometimes that's because people have a lot of negative emotions from the past that are blocking them from going in the direction that they want. Or they've got a lot of thinking on habitual thought loops that are keeping them trapped. So I often do a 3-day breakthrough session for this to help people to completely clear negative emotions from the past and to clear any limiting decisions, any limiting beliefs like I'm not good enough, I can't have the life that I want, I'm a fraud, I'm a fake, no good things are going to happen to me, whatever they are. Everybody has different things. So if you want to find out more about that, you can go to my website and you can book a free 20-minute introduction call with me. I'll be happy to share more, or you can just email me and I can give you like an email outline. You can think about it, and then you can ask me any questions. So that's if you really want to take a deep dive. If you just feel like I just really need to switch my thinking and I'm not in the place right now to invest time and in myself, then I've got the 2 meditations on my website that really help people to stop being stuck in the past. One is on relationships, so it's got a forgive and let go and be free, have a happy relationship, so you can download that for free. And then the other one is on really boosting your self-confidence. It tells you that you feel calm, you feel confident, and really helps you to start loving yourself. And if you download one of those 2 or download both, I highly recommend that you listen to either one of them every night or every morning for 3 weeks, when you first wake up and snooze to your alarm, or when you go to sleep, to start to put in lots of positive thoughts in your subconscious. Because what we think about before we go to sleep, we sleep on for those 6, 7, 8 hours, 9 hours a night. So it's really important to feed your mind with positive thoughts. It's really also important to feed your mind in the morning with how you want your day to go. So either one of those 2 can really work well. And the last thing I just want to say is be kind to your mind. If your mind is bringing up negative things, warning signs, it's trying to protect you. So attacking yourself at the same time is not useful. So it's really important to say thank you for the message, thank you for these fears, thank you for this warning. I'm going to learn from the past and create new choices for myself in the future. So don't try, lastly, and change being an overthinker. Just overthink positive, powerful, great, creative things that you want to manifest and bring into your life rather than overthinking in the past. From my heart to yours, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day ahead.